All right, getting back to the video games. This week, Guitar Hero Live was announced. We already heard that Rock Band 4 is coming. Now new Guitar Hero is coming. What do we think about this?
It looks awesome.
They had an uphill battle getting back into people's living rooms.
You think so?
I think
Especially with that $100 price tag?
Yeah, and I still have traumatic plastic overload experience in my house.
Computer, play B-roll.
Yeah.
No, like I don't want more instruments in my house.
This is the video game, by the way. This isn't a cutscene. This isn't something made for the trailer. This is what the game looks like.
Yeah,
This is called Guitar Hero Live. So it is a very different approach where it's not, instead of having your cartoon avatars on stage, it's going to be
First person.
a first person. Whoa. I don't know what's happened there.
There we are.
First person view of you on stage.
Yeah, I'm not as excited about this. I want to like this. I hate coming down on something before it comes out, but this kind of reminds me of
I would never be in a
CDI
band
game.
with that guy.
Like, I seriously feel like we tried this with FMV games back in the early 90s.
my
and
little
it was-
Let's not get hung up on the FMV part of it. I do think that.
I love that my Safari icon is bouncing.
No,
down the field.
why not get caught up in the FMV part of it?
Because,
that's
okay,
the
I'll tell
game.
you if you let me finish my sentence.
But,
Because I think the new redesigned guitar looks fantastic. I think it's a really, really smart idea. Instead of having 5 buttons across the side, it's got 3 buttons that have a top and a bottom, so then it actually better approximates having to move your fingers around and play guitar. Whether
I
you're
love
playing.
this part of
I
the
think that's
trailer.
totally true.
This girl yells at you, "You suck."
Yeah.
Like, does that happen in the game? That'd be kind of a little bit.
Yeah, it's
this
just like
is
when
the
you're
video
screwing
game.
up.
She says, "You suck" right there.
This is footage.
And they're booing
of the
you. It'd be
video
like,
game.
ugh, jeez.
And that bass, I'd
So the-
never be in a band with that guy.
I have dreams like this all the time.
I totally agree that the FMV presentation is
throwing
strange.
stuff at you.
It feels like the FMV part will get repetitive too. Like, won't you have to see the same moments over and over again? So, like, all of that stuff I could take or leave. But I think the guitar looks really great. I think it's a smart redesign of that with 3 black buttons and 3 white buttons. And I think their store, like they give you a little preview of the new Guitar Hero Live store where you can give like live presentations that people can watch and you can watch other people and it's all this interactive. Like, remember 1 versus 100 on Xbox Live? That game,
Yeah.
that real-time game
I like
show.
that.
The new Guitar Hero is like that. Like, it sounds much more like I was always a Rock Band guy. I was never a Guitar Hero guy.
Yeah.
But I'm more excited for Guitar Hero than I am Rock Band. I think they're actually trying to rethink the music game.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think it
At
looks
least
really
it's
cool.
something to check it out.
I think the FMV stuff might be a mistake,
The
but I think
track list that they released so far seems really bad for me.
I haven't even seen the track list.
I'm not excited about that. I liked how Rock Band would always draw from like
Sure.
classic rock, like goofy stuff, and then also mix in
There's really
what the kids
obscure
like.
stuff in Rock Band.
And I always think that Guitar Hero is sided on the hipper side, which always is a little bit irritating. We'll see.
Yeah. It's being developed by Freestyle Games, the guys that did DJ Hero 1 and 2, and those games were awesome. So that's a good sign.
Yep.
With the FMV stuff, I wonder like how much footage is in the game.
Yeah,
Like,
how
will it not get repetitive?
And,
Like,
and you
just see the
remember
same-
from Rock Band and Guitar Hero, you're not seeing what's going on around you. Like that stuff, you are looking at the track of notes coming at
Yeah,
you.
that's true.
And you are so focused on that I don't know how much that could possibly matter. You know?
Yeah.
So do you think they
kinda
hired
what
like
your
a big
friends
crowd
watch.
of people?
Yeah.
They hired a big crowd of
Activision
people
can
to
do that.
stand there and like, okay, now you guys need to be a
It's
medium
just-
level of
it's just like
excitement.
real, It's just like real concerts.
And you have
Yeah.
one line, "You suck."
Yep.
You need to shout out, "You suck," and then thumbs down.
Pearl cups at,
Did you
at
well?
the camera.
Did you guys see the robot that they used to make this?
No.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
make what?
There's like a 5-ton robot that's in the middle of the stage. It's like this giant
It's got the
hook.
camera on it?
Yeah,
That's
it's got the-
awesome.
Yeah.
And like it's doing this and like looking at people, and that's what everybody's interacting with. Weird. So yeah, they like it's really cool. It's not a person; it's a big robot.
We didn't have footage of it, and I don't know if you guys saw this, but the actual platform that they're trying to build around it, I think, is the most exciting part. Like, whether that
That's
works or
Guitar
doesn't.
Hero TV. Is that
Yeah,
what
the
it was?
Guitar Hero TV and Guitar Hero Live, that live interactive element of it, in my opinion, will be what makes or breaks it.
What do you think about going back to just guitar? No drums, no
Actually,
bass, no
I
vocals.
like that. I like that end of it. I think that works for Guitar Hero. They're creating a focused product, and I think that's neat. You do one thing, you do it well. Again, I'm not crazy about the presentation. I've actually got a lot of ifs about this and not crazy about the idea, but I do love that you're going down to one thing, doing it right, redesigning the guitar, and focusing on that. Sure, do one thing well enough, and you don't have to do much else.
I mean, it sounds like they're really focusing on the single player aspect of it, whereas Rock Band
Yeah.
became more and more social over time. They eventually
Yeah.
had a keyboard, 5 players could all jump in and do shit, and it's like, I think that Rock Band is a party game, and Guitar Hero Live is more of like a single player music rhythm experience. Like, that might be a nice differentiator between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, to each his own. I never played the guitar in any of these games. I was a drummer.
Yeah, see, I only played
playing
guitar.
drums.
So if someone got really into keyboard or drums, it's like, well, you know.
I play real guitar. I like playing in bands. I do it a lot, and I play a lot. And I think it's when I hold one of those plastic guitars and play, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem fun.
I am surprised that they redesigned the guitar and the interface, so you don't have. It's not like colored lanes anymore. If there's just white and black, just because pretty much everyone knows how to play Guitar Hero. Like, so like, why change it up?
Yeah, that's
Why
interesting.
flip the script, you know?
I actually kind of like that they did that. Go ahead and try something new. Give us something that's,
Like,
that's
why?
a little.
Was it broken before? Like,
Well, I think
what
that-
problem were they trying to
This
solve?
approach sounds better, having two sets of buttons on top of each other. I think it's going to feel better.
I like how the just the fret bars were just switched sideways, and it looks nice. It makes the plastic instrument look nicer.
Yeah,
It's
Instead of
$100.
having the big.
$100
it's a lot.
A lot of money.
might be a hard sell.
Wasn't it always $100? I don't know.
I don't know. I think people think I still have a Guitar Hero guitar. Like, why
yeah,
can't I
That's
just have
that's the big thing. Like, it depends on your perspective whether Rock Band's doing it right or Guitar Hero's doing it right. Rock Band, now when I look at Rock Band now, the new Rock Band, it looks kind of old and tired. It's like it's the exact same game, just brought back. Whereas Guitar Hero is something new and fresh. So that's kind of negative for Rock Band. But
Well,
the flip side is you don't.
I don't think we know anything about Rock Band.
No,
yet.
we know that you can reuse all your old instruments.
Yeah.
And
your
it's the
old
same.
songs are there.
Yeah, and all your old songs. So
Yeah, for the most part.
So that does save you the investment. Like if you have all that old stuff, you can already reuse it. There's millions of plastic instruments out there that you can just plug right into the new
We
rock.
counted them all up on IGN.com. I wrote that feature.
How many were there?
I can't remember. I did it 5 years ago. But these games are relevant.
I forgot what I was going to say. It is coming to Guitar Hero Live is coming to both current and last-gen consoles, and coming to the Wii U. That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
So
Wii
both-
doesn't have any other third-party.
We're getting Guitar Hero Live and Rock Band 4 this year. Both companies,
Yeah.
Activision and Harmonix, are developing new editions
Yeah.
of their music games that have been long dormant.
And apparently
Did they
Tony
both-
Hawk's coming back too.
Yeah. Did they both independently think it was time to bring these back, or did one
Isn't
hear
that crazy?
about the other one and think,
Yeah.
oh, we got to bring ours back too then?
It's the eternal Armageddon Deep Impact question.
It would certainly seem like one got wind of the other, but it takes so long to make a video game that I don't know that one could have been like, oh, they're bringing it back. We got to get up. We got to free up a studio. Like, what has that DJ Hero team been working on, if not this entire time?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's also coming to mobile, apparently. So.
Oh, weird. I hadn't heard that.
Coming to, so do you just like
Yeah,
look at
that'll
the
have
little
to be
screen and
something
like play
different.
it, or is
I won't use
Well,
your
they've always been.
controller.
There was portable versions on DS for.
Oh, I remember you had the thing you
DS.
could plug into the
Yeah,
cartridge
back
slot on your
then.
DS.
I
And
had that.
it was on PSP without any sort of like peripheral, and then that version came to Xbox Live and PSN, I think.
Those were different times.
Yeah.